Hi all, welcome back to new video. So let's discuss about how to set the access right in Odoo 16 accounting module. So we know that in an organization, there will be different users and different users will have different level of access rights. So we can set access right using Odoo 16 ERP. So let's check how to do that. So we know there are three types of users, that are internal users, portal users and public users. In case of public users, they can access the data only through the URL of the website. And in case of portal users, they are the customers and we can only set the access right for internal users. So internal users are the people in the organization or users in the organization. So there will be different levels of users, the people in the apex level and in the subordinates level. So we need to set different access right. So the access right in Odoo 16 accounting module are like consolidation user, that are the user in the apex level who could access to the every data in an organization and can make changes to the every data in an accounting module. And the other users are billing, bookkeeper and read-only. So all these users have limitation in accessing of data. So let's check how to set up the access right in Odoo 16 accounting module. So first we need to manage users to set the access right. So we can manage the users in two ways. The first method is getting into the general settings of Odoo and you can see users and you can manage users by clicking manage user. So currently we have two active users, that is Mark Demo and Michelle Admin, and let's go for Mark Demo. And you can see Odoo provides three types of users, that is internal user, portal user and public user. So internal users are the employees in an organization and we can only set access right for the internal users. Portal users are the customers and public users are the people who could access the data through the URL of the website. Now we have different access right, like we have the access right billing, read-only, bookkeeper, accountant and consolidation user. So if you want to set the access right as consolidation user, then you need to install the consolidation module from the App Store of Odoo. Then only you can see the consolidation user under the accounting field. Now let me choose the access right as billing. Now you can save. So we need to log out from Michelle Admin. So before logging out, we need to set password for Mark Demo. So we can set the password. And you can click on change password. Now log out from Michelle Admin and log in as Mark Demo. Now Mark Demo has the access right of billing, and when you get into the accounting module, you can see that he can access to the customer tab, the vendors tab and reporting. In reporting, he can manage the partner reports like aged receivables and aged payables, and he can manage the invoice analysis, unrealized currency gain or losses, depreciation schedule and 1099 report. He cannot manage rest of the reports in an accounting module, and he can also cannot manage the accounting tab and the configuration and settings of accounting module. Now let's log out from Mark Demo and login as Michelle Admin. And we need to change the access right. So now we can choose the second method to manage the user. So the second method is directly managing the user from the accounting module. So you can get into the accounting module and go for configuration settings and can search for user. Now click on manage user and choose the user as Mark Demo, and you can change the access right as read only. Now let me save the changes, and now you need to log out from Michelle Admin and login as Mark Demo. So we have set the access right as read only. Now let's see the changes. Now login as Demo. Now you can get into the accounting module. So when you set the user access right as read only, you can see that the user can create the data, but he cannot make any manipulation in data. After saving the data, the record will be in draft state and cannot move from the draft state to any other state. Rather, the user can preview the state. So let's demonstrate an example for that. So you can choose the customer invoices, and you can see that we can create a customer, like we can create an invoice for the customer required it, and you can give the product. So let me set the product and you can save this. So once you save here, you can see that the invoice is in draft state and you can preview the invoice. Now let's back to the edit mode. And when you try to create vendor bills or credit notes or refunds, you can see that the same is gonna happen. Like you can create the vendor bill or refunds or credit note, but you cannot make any changes in the record once you save the records, and the saved record will be in draft state. Now you can see that the user with the access right read only can only read the journal entries. Like they can create the journal entries, but as I told before, they cannot cannot make any changes in the data after saving them. And the user can read the statement reports, audit reports, partner reports, and manage like invoice analysis, unrealized currency gains or losses, depreciation schedule. So now let's log out from Markdown. We shall admit and need to change the access right. So let's change the access right. So we need to choose a user for that. So you can choose a user in configuration settings. Let me click on manage user. Let's go with Markdown. And you can change the access right into Bookkeeper. Now we have set Markdown as Bookkeeper. Now we have to repeat the procedure. Like log out from Michelle Admin and login as demo. So when you log in, you can see that currently Markdown has the access right of a Bookkeeper. And when you get into the accounting module, you can see he can manage the dashboard of an accounting module and customer tab, vendors tab, and he can manage a few more features in accounting menu, like he can manage reconciliations, and he can also manage the reportings of accounting module, but he cannot access to the configuration and settings of accounting module. Now you can log out from demo and you can log in as Michelle Admin. Now let me get into the accounting module. So you can choose configuration settings and search the user. So you can manage user, choose Markdown, and you can set the access right as accountant. So there will be change in the access right for an accountant. Now let me log out from Michelle Admin and log in as Markdown. So when you log in as the Markdown, with the access right of accountant, you can see an accountant can make changes in the dashboard of accounting module, can manage the customer tab, vendors tab, accounting, and he can also set the log dates for the accounting period, and he can manage the reporting and configuration of an accounting module in an organization, but he cannot change the settings of accounting module. Now you can log out from Markdown and log in as Michelle Admin. Now let me get into the accounting module and choose configuration settings, and you can search for user. Now you can choose Michelle Admin as the user, and we can see the access right is set as consolidation user. So consolidation users are the users in the apex level who could manage every data in an organization. So consolidation user can be the CEO of the company or manager. So when you back to the dashboard, here you can see the consolidation user can manage the dashboard, customer menu, vendors menu, accounting menu, reporting of an accounting, and can manage the settings as well as configuration menu of accounting module in an organization. So this is how we set access right. So if you don't set the access right properly in an organization, then the users can easily demolish the data of an organization. So Odoo 16 accounting module helps you to set the access right properly, and which helps you to keep the confidentiality and integrity of the data. So thank you for watching the video.